He's a human rights lawyer. Please welcome Aamer Anwar.
Thanks, Nicola. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. The pictures of 3-year-old Aylan Kurdi washed up on a beach seems like a very long time ago, because at that point in time it seemed like a sea of humanity and compassion was sweeping across Europe, and then the murderous attacks took place in Paris, which have fueled the rise of the far right. As a Muslim, on each occasion we are called to do more, yet we walk the same streets, we live and work in the same communities, and we are just as likely to be blown up by a suicide bomber. My religion gives me no immunity for bombs and bullets, but the Tories have tried their best to brush away our humanity and compassion with suspicion and division. Refugees will survive bombs, torture, sexual slavery, cross multiple borders, survive the storms and the dangers of the sea, and overcome barbed wire and racist laws to find safety. But once they are here, they are told they are not welcome. They are told they are not one of us. They are forced to wear coloured wristbands. Their front doors are painted red. They are not allowed the dignity of the right to work. They are not given any money. They are threatened with their children being taken away. And Westminster operates a barbaric system that allows for little hope, scapegoating the weakest. Refugees want nothing more than to be able to live their lives with dignity. Yet each year, our political leaders will line up to commemorate Holocaust Memorial Day, the greatest evil of the 20th century, when the Nazi regime embarked on the mass slaughter of Jews, Romas, disabled, homosexuals, socialists and trade unionists. That is an example of what happens when our political leaders look the other way. Today's Muslims, refugees, have replaced Jews as a focus of hatred, and that's a short step away from any one of us becoming the next target. I know many of us here have stood outside the walls of Dungavel wanting to tear them down. I say there is no need. We should fill it up with the people who bleed this country dry, those who don't work, who jet set and fast track immigration queues, those who legally avoid paying tax, stashing their cash in tax havens. They are the real scroungers. They are the ones who should be locked up in Dungavel. And in the next few months we will see elections and referendums throughout Europe that will be fought with the lives of men, women and children. Some who drown, others banished without hope to detention, incarcerated behind barbed wire. The barbarism is reminiscent of the closing of the borders to the Jews in 1930s. But what we do here, what we do in London, what we do throughout Europe can make a difference to those. We owe it to those who die behind the barbed wire. We owe it to all the young Aylan Kurdis who want to live. We owe it to families like those of Sheku Bayo, who died in police custody, and his family want justice. We need to make sure that we never look the other way. The call is for unity, a defense of our freedoms and our civil liberties, and to stand together as one. Thank you, brothers and sisters.
Thank you so much, Aamer. And actually there should be a plaque on the wall here, because for once Aamer was exactly on time. Give him a big cheer.